Now, we learned about different types of food. And the first one we are talked about it is vitamins, okay? And vitamins, they are protective. Dali kia goda weka teaching. Not grade de gwetekera. Uni de dako give back to the society. The first interview I went, nigiona wera. But apparently they didn't have a teacher. Makejani marehea agiri nyanya jega. 2022 giona private ni anogia. Giora kedi wa thirikari.
The culture shock.
Culture shock. Torari gosi na sirari ate meatballs sukuruma. Kuna ureka githugo gikure magirira.
Pio ona thaici nigikaga uguo gigakwamani. Ani dimakaga.
Lucia na isi their first language ni English. You have to adopt.
Tajira muthenya waku as a teacher. Typically wabagiriria ukoragwo hana ati no, how do you divide playtime, snack? By the way.
In a class, ni umenyaga hena twana to chap ututuko to mini teachers. They'll be like, do what the teacher is saying.
How do you deal na ciana icio nemi?
Kwina ka condition getagwo atiriri, emotional behavioral disorder. Mwana ni muremi.
Maundu maingi ithue ni wimenyere. Nginya muciria komaga o akura we.
Ni haku. Children operate under routine.
Aciari nao ni andu mendete gwikorwo me in control.
Parents can humiliate you. They want their children to be treated in a very special way.
How do you encourage even sharing amongst ciana ici citu?
How do you know? How do you know that sharing is caring for the ones that we love? We love. Goya to fejo tuothe. Nigetha gakone ni ndira share.
Makona. Ukumenya ati rira mwana is in need. Rigido kwiyari.
Uweta mwalimu muona gyaterere. Aikone arenda guthikio orori agoka kahutia tissue.
Ni kuri ugiukira. Auge muthenya umuthe ni kurira. Kana umuthe ni kuthumbura tu. Egine arakari ni kare akari.
We all have bad days. Children also have bad days,
yes,
you know.
Because
funny. So you have to understand the children deeply kabisa na mathina mao.
CBE ne CBC ka ne CBE. Mutaratara wokire.
Ne CBE. Basically for shule zenye zinajiweza. It is doing well.
Yes.
Mwana wakuda atuikawe because there are parents who believe I'm an engineer or I'm a doctor. I went to school, mimi nilikuwa nashika mambo like I'm thumbed. Mbona mtoto wangu ashiki?
Turungaga aciegi muturire ona uria muturire ucenjagia na mundu agatuika mundu.
Ndathwo uguo ndaigua kindu kianunga ngamenya he ahuruka.
Ng'ano cia gutucenjeria miturire oro undu umwe na gutucanjamura.
Asa nire muhipsi ema yaikorokire ngegetigwo.
Ugima wa mwiri, besha, biashara, mbeu njithi, ugima mwega wa meciria, watho, ona technology. Maya mothe thiini wa KURIA podcast. KURIA podcast, be a champion. Muthenya umuthe twi kundu gwitagwo Aucklands, twina njamba itagwo Moya endagia guku Aucklands, na Moya ni agutwira uria plan eno ihana ya guku Aucklands. Twende kazi.
Thengio muno mwiroreri, na eno ni mafu ya guku Aucklands. Ni mugunda wa eka 1,400 na mugunda uyu ni mixed use development. Nikio tuganitie icunje ngurani kwina iria residential, na residential nicio cia rangi uyu. Guku ni control development, na guku no ne mugunda wa eighth of an acre, no ne quarter of an acre, ni 100 by 100, na kwina guku kwa high density, guku kundu mundu agiaka an apartment. Guku mundu renda kwigithia na apartments, guku nikuo ungigura. Then kwina kundu kwa light industrial, mundu renda gwaka iganda, mundu renda gwaka go downs, guku nikuo ungiaka. Na guku kwina already kambuni ciakite, kwina kambuni cia kuma mabũrũri ma nanja maigithitie guku. Then kuna kundu kwa education, kundu mundu agiaka mathukuru, private schools, kwina kundu ungiaka thukuru ciaku. Na kundu kwa natural green spaces, kundu kwina miti, kundu kwina ithaka, ungioka horere uithoma Bible horerete hau rungu rwa miti. Then kwina recreational spaces. Recreational spaces ni kundu ungiaka kiharo kia mubira, kiharo kia basketball court. Then haha rangi uyu wa yellow, public purpose. Guku ni kundu mundu agiaka kanitha, kundu mundu agiaka social hall. Na then commercial, no wake thibitari kundu ta guku, no wake mini mart, no wake grocery shop. Kwina gũkũ kwana public utilities, kũndũ ũngĩ-connect sewer line, na kũndũ kwina water bodies. Kwina damu thaka mũno gũkũ mwena wa Oaklands, damu ciĩna maĩ matheru. Kwina transportation, icio nĩ barabara iria tũthondekete, tũgacithondeka tũgekĩra maram, na kwina imwe tũgwĩkĩra rami. Kũndũ na kurĩte mbura nĩ ndũngĩra mũno gũka kuona mũgũnda waku. Thengiũ mũno, karibuni sana Oaklands.
Oaklands Ruiru, simply honestly. Hekarobo toinaga twe thukuru. Mwarimu witũ teacher niweka ũru bad. Na karobo kau niko gatuthomithirie gĩthũngũ, tondũ andũ aingĩ arĩa tũrathomire thukuru tũrathomire English na Gikuyu. Mrs. Kelly nĩ atuthomithagia hen. Ĩno nĩ ngũkũ. Hen, H-E-N, knife. Na nigetha tũhote gũspell rĩtwa knife, agatwĩra tuge knife, K-N-I-F-E, knife. Ũguo nĩguo twathomire Gikuyu. Na hĩndĩ ĩyo twathomaga, nĩ ndirikanaga wega thukuru ũrĩa ndathire thukuru wa Catholic, na yakoragwo ĩgayanĩtio maita matatũ. Waingĩra, rĩu ngwĩciria nĩyo ĩtagwo playgroup, waingĩra wambaga kwandĩka thĩ, wandĩkaga thĩ. Then wa graduate ukaheo ka blackboard kaiganaga ũguo, na gacoka ukandĩka 1 2 nginya 10, gacoka ũgatharia ukandĩka ABCD, gacoka ukandĩka A-E-I-O-U. Wathiĩ rĩu ngwĩciria nĩyo yakoragwo APP2, iyo rĩu wauma playgroup wathiĩ PP1, PP2, PP2 ukaheo kabuku nuthu na karamu kani ukandĩka nako, ugacoka rĩu mũgeka kĩgeranio, mũgathiĩ class 1. Ũguo nĩguo nursery itu yakoragwo. Na twathomithagio nĩ arimũ erĩ. Mwarimu wa mbere etagwo Miss Veronica, kwao kwarĩ Nderi. Ũcio ũngĩ etagwo Miss Wanjiko, kwao kwarĩ kũndũ gwĩtagwo ĩka ĩmwe kana ĩka ĩmwe. Na twathoma na mwanake wake wetagwo Ngũgĩ, na nĩ arĩ mũremi mũno. Hĩndĩ yothe ndona mwarimu wa ECD, nĩ nyonaga hau nĩho ithuothe twaumire. Ta imagine mũndũ akaneo mwana ũtarĩ kĩndũ, akathondeka foundation yake, nginya mwana ũcio agakorwo ekĩrĩa arĩ mũthenya wa ũmũthĩ. Ũmũthĩ tũkorwo tũkĩaria na mũrutani, na mũrutani ũyũ ndamwĩta mũrutani tondũ nĩ na Gĩkũyũ, no kũrĩa mĩtambo-inĩ ya ũkinyanĩria etaga teacher Cillah. Niĩ by the way ndamuona rita rĩa mbere agĩtrend, na ndeciragia nĩ Mũkenya, ndeciragia nĩ mũndũ wa Manju ũguo, ngĩcoka gũkĩona nĩ mũndũ wa gũkũ gwitũ Matũra. Tũkĩrĩ nake gũkũ twarie ciĩgiĩ foundation ya mwana, twarie ciĩgiĩ passion ya kwenda gũthomithia, twarie ciĩgiĩ maũndũ akoretwo akĩaria mũno screen time. Every parent guilty as charged. Mwana arĩra ng'we kathimũ, ng'we ka laptop, ng'we ka iPad. Mwana ũcio agakorwo ndarĩ ũndũ arecira, na akoretwo akĩdiscourage ũhoro wĩgiĩ screen time na njĩra nene mũno. Reke twarie ũhoro wĩgiĩ passion ya wendi wa gũthomithia, foundation ya mwana, na tũkĩaria ũhoro na wĩgiĩ nĩ akoragwo na brands kũrĩa, na hatirĩ handũ ta Ngai atangĩkũrathimĩra. Karibu sana mwalimu.
Asante.
Ndakena nĩ gũkuona.
Na nĩ ndakena gũkorwo gũkũ.
Ndaugaga wĩ international. Ndona ndiugaga wĩ wa Kenya.
Gere international.
Wĩ international ndiugaga wĩ wa gũkũ. Ndiugaga atĩ no tuonane nawe.
Matũra. Here I am.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
Teacher Cillah.
Yes.
Teacher Cillah kwanyu nĩkũ?
Witũ nĩ Kiambu, Gikuyu. Kũu nĩkuo ndereirwo. Na gĩciarirwo Kĩnangobu. Tũgĩcoka tũkĩomoka hanini tũgĩũka Gikuyu.
Gikuyu Gikuyu nĩ nene, Gikuyu nĩ kũrĩ Ndĩya, nĩ kũrĩ Mayaihĩ, nĩ kũrĩ Rũthĩmĩtũ, nĩ kũrĩ Lucy Gate, nĩ kũrĩ Gĩkambura, kũu guothe. Gikuyu mwena ũrĩkũ?
Rĩu nĩ ndakĩrereirwo Mayaihĩ.
Na Mayaihĩ nĩ kũndũ kwega, nĩkuo Kĩmani wa Icũng'wa aumĩte.
Nĩ kũndũ kwega developed.
Na kũu nĩkuo kwao. Kũu nĩkuo ũthomeire mĩaka yaku yothe?
Yes. Rĩu nĩkuo ngũrĩire ngathomera, tondũ ngĩrereirwo Mayaihĩ, ngathi cukuru Mayaihĩ. So that is my foundation.
Yes. High school ũgĩthiĩ?
Gathirimũ Girls.
Gathirimũ Girls.
Kiambu.
Kiambu. Nĩ kũndũ kwega. Na thukuru ĩyo ũrathiĩ ti thukuru oro ũguo, nĩ thukuru yarĩ njega.
Nĩ njega biũ.
Was it a provincial school?
Not really. It was provincial.
It was Gathirimũ Girls.
But it was a good school.
Yes, it was.
Because it molded me. It was a good school.
Ũgĩkĩingĩra ta kairĩtu karĩa kangĩ kega.
Ĩni.
Wĩharĩirie gũthoma.
Na ngĩthoma. Na ngĩrĩkia.
Ni ukuhituka na flying colors kana wahitukire no kana no pass wa pass.
Nda passire.
Uguhoro wa flying colors na icio ingĩ tutikae nacio.
Flying colors dia cionire.
Ndĩrandĩkana twĩtire twandĩkagĩra kĩndũ gĩgwĩtwo success cards. Ona ndũretwo. Ibro yandĩkagĩra success card.
Ukayandĩkĩra ona matiratũma.
Yes. Ukagũra ũgetumĩra. No ukandĩka atĩ open with a smile na nĩwe yandĩkĩra. Ũgĩkĩrĩkia.
Eni.
Warĩkia ũkwenda gũpasu kothi ĩrĩkũ?
Ndarĩkia ngwenda gwĩka teaching. No rĩu grade ndĩgwĩtĩkĩra.
Haya,
grade ĩrĩa ndĩnayo rĩ, ni ndĩrenda gũtuĩka mwarimũ wa andũ anene high school. High school ndĩrenda gwĩka ya high school, no grade nĩ ĩrarega. Rĩu mami witũ agĩthiĩ akĩarĩria atumia a gĩcagi a kanitha, arenda gwĩka teaching nĩkĩ angĩka. Ngĩrwo no njanjirie na primary. Na hau nĩho ndagĩthire ngĩanjĩria. Na ngĩenda feel, and that's when I went to Kilimambogo TTC in Thika.
I have a question. Niki kĩngĩtũma wende kwĩrirĩria ũrutani? Kaĩ aciari aku mekaga atĩa?
Rĩu aciari akwa rĩ nĩ andũ a biacara, but there is no specific biacara. Tondũ nĩ arĩa akageria ũyũ karema koya ũngĩ. That's how tumelelewa with my siblings. No rĩu rĩ nĩ akinyire handũ twĩ cukuru rĩ nĩ twarĩ na mwarimũ wa wĩtagwo Mr. Njoroge. Mr. Njoroge arĩ mwega. Atwĩkire class teacher witũ twĩ grade 5. Rĩu Mr. Njoroge rĩ nĩ atĩ nĩokaga agatuthomera Bible, agatuhoera, and we were so open with him. So there is this one day twĩ class 6. Okay, the PPI asa yarĩ life skills ayuka akiuga mũthĩ tũraria ũhoro wa kĩrĩa wendete kuma mũndũ ũngĩ, like praising each other. And that's something to do with assertiveness. Luto kiuga niki twendete gukoga deskmate waku niki wendete kk oguo. So I think Mr. Njoroge had noticed something about me. I have this wide broad smile. Now I used to feel if I could kwa hivo, there's a way it should be shaped. Now I have black gums.
Wehithĩte nĩ gũconoka.
Todo when I smile on the new way ya gwĩka atĩa. So Mr. Njoroge, I think he realized that's how I was. So after kila mũndũ uga kĩrĩa endete kwĩ mũndũ ũngĩ kĩ ũguo, angĩ makiuga Priscilla is friendly kĩ ũguo. Arĩkia kiugo rĩu nake arenda kuga. Akiuga ngwanjia na Priscilla.
Rĩu Priscilla nĩwe?
Nĩ niĩ.
Oh, nikio ndigagwo Cillah ĩno nĩ yako. Ũguo rĩtwa rĩaku nĩ Priscilla? Priscilla
Karanja.
Priscilla Karanja. Ĩrĩa ya gatagatĩ ũratiga nĩkĩ?
Ajiro.
Tio kiuga atĩ nĩ rĩtwa rĩu. What I love about Priscilla.
So one thing I love about Priscilla ni atĩ nĩ akoragwo na smile thaka. Na nĩ arĩ magego mega. Ngerigo rĩu ndĩwaguo nĩkĩ na ndĩ na igego rĩmwe rĩnene. Rĩu akĩnjikuga atĩrĩrĩ na mũirĩtu ũyũ nĩ mũthaka biũ. Akĩnjĩra ndũgacoke gũtheka ũũ tondũ niĩ watheka nĩ ũtũma ngabundithi mathabu wega.
Very good.
Na wewe mũirĩtu wega. Niĩ anjĩra ũguo ma ningĩigua ndakena.
Ũgĩcokeria Ngai ngatho mũno ũkĩmwĩra mahoya makwa nĩ macokete.
Ndigũcoka kũhitha smile ĩno.
Yes.
Aikonera kenia mwarimũ. And then that's when I started, and then sasa unapata kama grade class 7, I was not a performer.
Yes.
But Mr. Njoroge would see like there is a potential within me. Toni diakinyagi magana mere.
Out of 500.
Out of 500. 7 diakinyagi magana mere.
Hena kawira.
No. But he would feel because I was that girl in class. Anajaribu ananifanya class leader, nini prefect.
Nari ugiukokire.
Ni. Tado class leader dagukogwa.
Yes.
So after tegera class 8 mari taria bere magenyita 217 ma. Ni akenisifue. Akenisifue. 217 out of 500. Why? And that whole year they made get less than they were magana mere. And my case I got my 300 and above.
Where? So urenda kuga atiriri mwarimu no athondeke can make or break your child.
Kabisa cause ni digiwa ate ni guthomithie okaga kanjira tuke mathafu kana asa just telling me just be confident, just do this and everything will be okay, and that's what he did.
Yes.
And kuma hidogira we ona no duke mwarimu ni adoega.
Yes.
Now like why it's not for Mr. Njoroge? Ni motigejo.
Where would I be?
I know.
Riu ni wakirikia high school
ni
wathie kuria Kilimambogo TTC wabia guthomithia
daji guthoma
riu ni diploma
deka certificate
iyo ni mieri iyo kana ni mwaka
miaka yene mieri 3
certificate
we certificate imemoka 2 years
diploma tukiguthageta tukai
tani
kurari ngina
akere teaching
2 years okay ukirikia 2 years
udakerekiri 2019 nedegira degerire 2017 dareke school 2016 degira 2017 dathoma dareke 2019 dareke July tado August ni dagikire census
we mwarimu munene riu ni warikia thukuru ni ukwambia gwetha wira immediate how wira ni ukuona
dasokire mai kule dathomeire went back uni dedako give back to the society at least geigua ado maiguaga me grounding sukuru, but apparently they didn't have a teacher makejani marehe ya nyanya njega gekena
tondu na ragi karo hau muci
akire diragite be hau
ngiri nyanya ni njega na ndurari ha rent
ndire na mwana
sawa.
That was a lot of money for me.
Yes.
Lu geruta wira unda ka census August
2019. Yes.
September, October dathomithia maihe.
Yes.
Lu dathomithia ri head teacher kejeru todi na TSC number ri na doa ministry ni makumugia todo ena mwalimu wake utari na TSC number akijira daona tag weka atia
dako retain
retain January January ya Kenya ri ningikira reke njike atia ino ni 2020 lakini nyajigwe that twira here and there ni reke njue ngai ni anyendete todo the first interview I went nigiona wira wa mbere I was teaching in a school in Lavington na gajiriri gufudithi hau githomithi January, Feb, March COVID came. Then we started teaching online githomithia leo ni 2020 to githomithia online na 2022 gona private ni anogia gioreke gwa thirikari githigwa thirikari
teacher service number ni wonire
dakionire
ono acokire ukiona
aya majo yari majo ile itare private makejira terere we wona na bali ntugukuongerera ke musara runi diage thina da shugulikira TSC majeterera na dona TSC
wathomithia private for a while. How was the experience yako aba guthomithia haria home ground uka private na no gweno gucenjia uthie ugathomithia public school?
Umete skuru ya Gicagi gwacoka gathie skuru ya andu marehota
Eitonga
na koragwo na what do you call this
the culture shock
torari go ciana cirari ate meatballs sukuruma
we uriciria gore andu agima
you know like it was a good experience. Alafu you know tautani ere githomera skuru ito twathomithirio na Gikuyu. Na riu ri uthomeire skuru murari ya Gikuyu going to a school ana wathie high school college kuna ure githogo gikure magirira
pio ona thaici ni gikaga uguo gigakwamani na ni ndimakaga
gigakwama na gigakwama ne dakinya goko na riu ciana ici their first language ni English. You have to adopt. You have to teach na hiyo Kiswahili it's their second language and they struggle. Their words you will say na matiko igua. Na negethweri kile already basic Kiswahili. No ne dai kalile ko but it was a good learning ground.
No ukiuma kuu after riu covid yoka.
Covid yoka ni ndathomithia na covid yathira riu ri nigo twacokio na twarite ino bado.
Yes.
Ndathomithia 2021 na 2022.
Riu ri Westlands Primary wathira atia?
Westlands Primary norakoire de Westlands.
Ready.
Maundu ni wantu.
Gerigwa muno. Kana tikuo thomithagia.
Nikuo.
Very good. How did you land there?
So I just taught nilifunza my previous school, Our Lady of Mercy, South B. Daikaraga, nome hena haduruta wira waikaraga kona ai. Because yakwa cia goko ni cirathirire. Na nigo ndari nacio ni iria akina Joshua, Meandra aria mamenyire nao. Acio magate transition. Tuyoka mwaka uyu ngiriu 2024 ai kigogoro yakwa sa. Kiona ai goko tikuo. And that's when I applied for my transfer.
Yes.
Land Westlands.
Very good. Tajira muthenya waku as a teacher. Typically wabagiriria ukoragwo hana atia, no, how do you divide playtime, snack, no, sino ikomaga riu by the way. Guthoma ki guthaka.
Cia kwa nene na nene tutikomaga.
So how do you balance that?
So, what happens, wakinya rocini ri, twage gukinya 6:30.
Riu nyu arimu kana ciana?
Either arimu na ciana.
6:30?
Eni. 6:30 ciana ciko cukuru.
6:30?
Hanini goma hanini.
Okay, Weigagira kidogo.
Riu gikinya around 7, nina nigikinya 7:30 hau. Dakinya 7:30 ginyaga njirite ciana cithi bata. Cithi washroom, magithi washroom magagicoka. Masoka if at all we don't have assembly, kindu kia mbere ni mwanjie reading. Asa mathi washroom masoka if at all gutie na assembly ri no ginya mukona devotion rucini. Muhoe ke na muset ground ro gukorwo. Aya, then after that, you take maybe a textbook ya English. Reading is a must. Mugathoma passage igirese ifuku. Na mugathoma Kiswahili. Whether timetable roga mathafuka na ke.
No ginya mwabe muthome icio igire.
No ginya tuthome. Ni watho. Ni moe. No ginya chatare kuo. No ginya tuthome. Haya, twarikia guthoma, then now we start following the timetable. Course lessons igire. Short break, lesson ithatu, tugathie break riu ya snacks, alafu lesson igire lunch. After lunch, now we have tuition. Tuition ni ile basically maybe ni guthomithiti mathafu matinanyita. Now you repeat again kiria matananyita. Now weekly tata ufomire ne printaga ka story. Ga print ga manegera. Mundu agathoma story igaikara hakiri. Ndakwira njira about our cow, ukajira about our cow. Akodira neanire ka my mother yothe kamiuga. So it's a routine because children work under routines.
Tajira terere guthomithia twana ni mwene ithiaga uguo ngakwama kidogo. Ngona ta taranyita heto oyo uguo. Ogaikanie to taranyita ugakuwe wewe nduraigua ndakwira. Na arutani acio arutani aria mathomithagia twana ni ngwiciria ni magirira kureho ndiu ni he mundu raugite ndiu kana ni parliament raugite ni magirira marehagwo mbeca nyingi tondu you do a lot of work. Wina ciana ta cigana kirathi giaku? 60+. So uradila tena ciana icio ciothe thie ifata tuthome passage ya mbere tuthome ya keri kai mathafu imwe thambe moko lunch. How do you handle that? Na kwe tumwe tutaranyita ona ke we tumwe turakorogwo tukarigwo niki uratwira. How do you deal with that?
So what happens in a class ni umenyaga hena twana tu chap very chap utu tuko to mini teachers. Tunjo tuko na kuna twana tuko very bold. They'll be like do what the teacher is saying, you know. So you identify a few and then you keep on referring to them. You see what Joyce has done. You see what John has done. Bullets do like that. And then you praise them. Do ama praise it. They will do what you want. And that's why nilisema mara ya kwanza, children operate under routine.
Yes.
One money turakinya twekyo mane matha ugithiraji no ginya withambe moko ona utariho ni amenyaga.
Yes. Teacher said. Teacher
said you wash your hand and go line up. And when you're lining up, your hands should be behind. And that's what remains. Rumane ne hani go mathia makona. Yari cult. But for things to happen, you have to do all that. And they know that teacher is right. So you find tege maregaga. And not unless you have a special kid in your class, maybe we nakana ke autistic. Lu osio mega hakuhe. Kana unapata kuna mwana ena ka special need in a way. Omega hakuhe. Ngeda ana instructions ire ako niwe wa bere areka. Eni.
Haya, regule horo wa ku encourage to skills. Taru ni ndiaroraga ura twarerirwo ni aciari. Aciari tu maturerire kiundu kiuru muno. Taru ni ndikiririkana no wafundithirie kuoha iratu. Ndakorire tu ongioha.
No.
Kuruga. Ndakorire ongiruga. But ndona ciana ici twina cio thiko ici ire we do things for them.
Yes.
Kumekira iguo, kumathambia. Maundu maingi ithui ni wimenyere. Nginya muciari akomaga o akura we.
Ni haku.
No munya uniform twaririkanaga taru tukuhinga ta mweri. The masande rigorari kana uniform yaku ne ndaruku, but nowadays urona aciari ingi the hands on. How do you also balance that? So
such oka sukuru ri unajua mwana kero maundu mengi sukuru ri oka sukuru netagirira gwikirwo.
Yes.
Na especially mwana public school ri we normally train them to be independent. Because a lot is just going on.
Yes.
You as a teacher, there are things that you need to do. No na.
Yes.
Na ndwetida ugifundithia mwana kwaga kuhinga iratu. Okay. Such things nikio marathi PP1, PP2, PP3.
Yes.
Oka PP1 aka grade 1 ri nigucoga turacoga nake.
Niguthi
turathi gututhiete. No na.
Yes.
But you find kuna ria who they lag behind. Na nikio gukwete na aya manyitete haraka
ne orahuthira
ne utumiraga kamera atiriri go help Jonan to tie his laces. Yes. And show him amenya ukamuheka smiley face kana ukamwekera ka star ifukuine. Eni
akora oguo.
Eni
now kwiciana ikoragwo ci a bit aggressive. Ni kuri ciana ikoragwo igithrow tantrums. Kuri ciana entitled. Mwana areretwo wika.
Yes.
Mwana areretwo thikũ icio menye aciari ingi marakirehe ciana kuria mathukuru muragithomithia mundu ikarite wega. The middle class.
Yes.
The rich. Mwana wake daragithio oguo nathi akihuraga iheire ingi kana iritu irigi. Again, how do you deal with that?
So such sasa zingine it depends with your stand as a teacher.
Yes.
Because sometimes ukikaa hivyo umetulia, parents can humiliate you.
Oi.
Parents can humiliate you. And saa zingine, most parents, they want their children to be treated in a very special way. Mark you have those 50 children in your class.
Yes.
So inatakanga like from day one, like you show the parent kuna boundaries. This is the extent I can stretch na mtoto wako. There are children who have kwena ka condition negetagwo atiriri emotional behavioral disorder. Mwana ni muremi ona weka ate ona wa mwariria ni muremi. Such cases you involve the parents. Na nikyo juga ate dogeti dog ona ogoti doki hodyo ntwa huragwo uruma. Na thiko ici ciana stihuragwo
corporal punishment go
ona hota kuhutia kana kene kagwe
kai ukora hado horu muno.
You know, children nowadays tatu matube ni too complicated.
Yes.
Tita ithu wa guthagwo na rocini na gokira kuya maembe mene
ogithuaga
you know.
Yes.
But then again, as a teacher, like you have to stand kwa ground. Kuna toto wanakuanga na tantrums. First of all, you have to understand tantrumness yake. Tone dali na mwana last year grade 1. Arauma Kikuyu, arutwo na ku thogoto. agoka all the way to Westlands nigetha mwana a make 6:30 aumire mucitha cigana
itoro okithio 5 kana 4:30 oyo tene nigetha areho cukuru mwana ari kinya wa mbere aliuma cukuru wa muico mwana so the whole day aiko toro ndoroka akumugia akoya mafuku mene agutarura mothe na nona ndu mwana ari wonike kiramugia because it's coming from within. Yes.
Ndu ikara handu mwana ukamuhe wira akagwa teacher, I want to sleep. Kama miko mama. Akoma mugathoma yo push syllabus gikaira okirite. Eni. Todo okira gina kwena hede anomire.
Kai.
Eni. Akoro. Todo na hasira. But nilienda kwambia the parent after term 1.
Yes.
Asejie mwana kwina sukuru.
She's struggling. Deure utire corporal punishment. We mwalimu. How do you deal na ciana icio nemi? Taru, if you meet a version of me when I was a young baby, you said I mundu mwega. So how do you deal with such a person? Ono ke involve muciari ri. Niko guilt trip agatwana kana ta tondu twana tuiguite ari muno na ko mutira tuhura. You
just remove some privileges. Atagutai duere tutakira thigi akwari scruton to swimming pool. Deure.
Ware ma.
Ruto thiaga on Thursday. Twajagia Monday wa deko no swimming. We ndukana kuwe swimming costume Thursday.
No gijoge koro in your best behavior.
No ginya.
Yes.
I got in a project na nturathieja. Akandrera ciana guthi kumahera storage. We ndugatufuate. Uikare kirathi. Tondu
in your best behavior.
So you have to know na ciana no mena urio meraga. There are times na kwanga na to goodies. No na.
Yes.
Taude na to stars, de na to smiley face. Do no mwega muthi.
Yes.
Okamahe, but by the end of the day,
yes,
you will end up okomahe othe. But okay, the kaudu tu kuhe mwana akoro very good.
Okay. So kwina ciana ogo dakwira hau kafere kwina ciana sina a problem. Either ni aratiga tiko na thutha kana catch up na ihenya. How do you encourage them again? Yes. So
kuna creating extra time.
Yes.
Narikana gekwira like we normally do even kiria tuition.
Yes.
Like kuna utigo na mwana ucio tondu ni time take no ginya werethere rege na rege tondu I've been there. Na nine je utajeretheire maita ta matano weika.
Yeah.
So you have to explain to me again and again gina igire. Sa zingine you have to make it a song. Akaina karebo. I enjoy. Wana ni agwa kama ebu sing the song that I taught you. Agakeina.
Yes.
Alafu there is also encouraging them such and even pairing them. Nona taro unukora gato hena twana tuko sharp ogato igato ukako hena twana turikagiwira na ihenya hena kana karamenya niki kareka waso hena kagiona gatire kuke umiga gatagati hau tondu ikaraga ni akorwo ni kareka haya andu ni marandika guku kwina wira na kiaka ko motivated.
Aya mundu ciaritwe wika kana gaciaritwo ke wika kana gaciaritwo ni aciari maka provideagira everything.
Yes.
Nejugiro kiuga line up, wash your hands, sokia moko maku na thutha alaini. How do you encourage even sharing amongst ciana ici tutorwo na crayons? Kushini gukoroga na sao crips. How do you encourage sharing at that young age?
At that young age, kuna karibu tegena kirathi kauga gaterere. Sharing is caring for the ones that we love. So yajeka aterere. How do you know that sharing is caring for the ones that we love? We love. And then kauga aterere. I have a mango. It is so good. I really hope that you like it too. It makes me happy. Una tereboto. Rumo inare. Akona terere. You're supposed to love somebody. And then akota again nona sharing yokagarere. Hema the food. Toka division. Kuna sharing. Siari. Kuna values.
Yes.
Christian values. Collected the money from the field, right? And you do not know the owner. And then you've brought the money. Na hakuna mtu anaulizia hiyo pesa. Now what am I supposed to do with this money? Aya, nafaa kupeleka wapi? Yes.
Unaenda unaichukua unapelekea tisha anauliza kama ni nani mwenye hiyo pesa.
Ikikosa mimi nauliza ikikosa mwenye, what am I supposed to do with the money? Yes, one at a time, yes. You should take it to church. Wa mekera hakiri-inĩ rĩ nĩ mamenyaga like we should share.
Yes.
Another thing, ukoraga taru kirathi rĩ moka na benjo rĩ ndĩcioyaga ciothe. Ngoya tũbenjo tuothe nigetha ngakone ni ndĩrashare. Makona. They learn na gamera. Now we have all the pencils and I'm going to share them equally among all of us. Oguo no kwina turia akorwo anyitĩrĩire indo ciake ni ciake na ndangĩhutio kana ke but for them they learn pole pole.
Okay.
They learn pole pole. Na wona tege kuna mwana utanakuwa ri ukamkorwo intentional we ni ora share umuthi wende ndukende we ni una share today.
Yes.
And even being considerate and even putting them pale mbele like ni wao wanaonyeshana wengine na how we share and then inaingia kwa system.
Yes. Wena tuanathi kuishidio kana ni thimu kana ni ki delayed speech. Ukona mwana ni araremwo ni kweji express.
Yes.
Ukona mwana ni araremwo ni kweyaria. Now how ukumenya atia rira mwana is in need rigido kweyaria?
It happens because sana moka grade 1 kana those ECD PP kuni ukora matri na speech developed wega. No kwena ciana sikiraga agakiraga kira fio. What I normally tell parents, it's good mwana ucio althi arorwo matuka ni araigua first of all. Aroroka ni araigua na ikoni araigua ri athi responding. Ndugakoroke ira mwana ni delayed speech na labda ni deaf. You know, that's one. Number 2, mwana kulerwa ta kwaririo. You know,
yes.
So that heo thimu na aria maheo thimu na speech neoka maragia tututuni tu. Wako kena kagathungu keho mami todo tuiho. You know. Hado hari kulingana na community oria kuhana, you see.
Yes.
So mwana ni kwaririo aragirio na nikyo muona mwana agakwaria ri arehagwo cukuru aikare na ciana
nigetha hote kwaria.
Because I have a nephew aririe na miaka 5 na nini, but for boys they delay. Boys delay kabisa but it's advisable twara mwana kuri ciana ingi
na
umwaririe mwana ndagũikara akiaragirio nigetha akamenya because there is that process ya mwana kumenya kwaria. There is that process.
Yes. Ni kuri ugiukira auge muthenya umuthi ni kurira kana umuthi ni kuthumbura tu tondu ringi wauga ndangihota kuga riu ni ndaigua guthie kioro kana ndaigua ndanendeire kana ndaigua. How do you help such kind of children to express even their emotions? Ringi ni arakario ni karia kangi ringi ni kakuthire kindu kana kamwikiri undu. How do you help them mahote kuji express kiria?
Yes. So kwina ciana ile stakona speech jega no ni aramenya kiria arenda. Riu wita mwalimu muonagia atiriri aikoni arenda guthikio rori taregwa kamunia agoka kahutia tissue ukamutrain just touch the tissue.
Yes.
Nona ugiona tarege ni arakarire fio na oya tissue kana jigo make ya ni ramenya aenda guthi he wants to go to the washroom. Aya kwena ciana tarege ugikora acio aria oroga ni gutha kindu ena mood joru enda kurira. We all have bad days.
Yes.
Why is it that you're making me feel like I'm not teaching? Am I teaching?
Yes.
Am I teaching?
Yes.
Do I teach you?
Yes.
Ama ninafunza yenye hamwe. Do you understand my language?
Yes.
Am I audible enough? Munasikia chenye nina. Do you understand English?
Yes.
And do you understand what I say?
Yes.
And why is it that you're disappointing me? Yeah? Wewe ungekuwa teacher, wewe ungefurahia. By some did you do your best? Ona kone ndio gukawiro kaigo manide murakaruma. ni urakarire few. Children also have bad days,
Yes,
you know.
yeah.
Na it doesn't mean umuthi kaina mudi njuru ri rucio agakorwo nayo. There are children who come na the whole day dagwika wira. Ni dikomoria. Just be. Uzoni tukandika. You don't have to press. Everything okay. I love having different families. Todo tege mwana ni kasukuru ena stressi. Tarege asiari maride makihura nake. Ruhariwa akuji express yate. And even as a teacher, even being approachable, like children can tell you anything. I have this girl in my class. Ujuzi ntureka reading. Dea karedo koke gathome. Ni dea todo it's a new teacher wa mwira athomere. Nikyo katora athoma. Ni damu itare dana thoma. Meg dam dea iratire mwana yore. Nyoka haha bere na gato stories ya Bible. She knows how to express herself. Nike kioru. Ni dada dika yetu dea korea what's wrong? Karaji write something from home. He? Ni dada if it's something from home, like dika luteke, like dika luteja. Tualie na kojiwe ni kekyo. Dea korea what happened? Karaji la mai na kanyauna ni karakuire.
Oh. Kai.
Na ni kanyako ni karamu he stress fio to ni aligwa oru. Na ni akaheaga iria kararora karakua. Unamnya luni taniere deep down desi horocio dia
oria. Kai ta ungigurwara mutwe. We urigwo ni kikurathi. Nyau.
But there is something called emotional intelligence. Yes. So you never know. Senadiko sinsila te ka attached to funny things. Wako na kadoli attached na kodageda kawike. So you just have to talk to the child.
It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine. These things kila kitu as long as it is breathing. Even plants, they die. Even me and you one day we will die. Ake yo ne dayo. Agasoka. To senadu usikegie go neto ido funny.
Ni kaundu kariku ciana enjoyaga gwika thukuru muno tondu writing ni njigua ni irehaga problem
muno
uthoma rimwe ni irehaga problem ni kahinda kariku ukoragwo nako kahuthu hindi iria ura address ciana ciaku kana ni kaundu kariku ikenagirira muno gwika
twina birthday
tondu keki ni igukigurwo keki ni igugiuka riku
na mapocho twina birthday ona ogiuga rugai magukuria turaruga tukinyeha
andekai
haraka ona magemenya kwina birthday ni turaria keki umuthi muthenya ucio ndikoragwo na thina wa mabuku marikagia wira mutheru ni ndarehe na go ni you see me I've finished and I've come.
Yes
kakikimaka.
Yes.
And also swimming days because it's smooth for me.
Well. But I also realized there's a school rathi na so gigwa alimu makiaria. I think the headmistress akiaria. They have discouraged horo wa andu kurehagirwo keki. Ura andu marehagirwo keki. They have discouraged it totally. So gikigwo muciri mwagikinyira why where we were before. Na mundu ucio akimutariria kimura riu ri uko thukuru ina ore kwi andu amehiriga maingi giciana irihagirwo ni sponsors so sponsors yo we ariha thukuru ri maundu ma keki ndagacugurika namo kuri ciana ingi aciari angi matangiona mbeca cia keki so they discourage it totally no ni kuri kundu kungi wiguaga
yes. So what happens muserina enquire first na tari ure no na to kirathire that's also a way of teaching children we share we celebrate together we stay together you know ni hari andu moka magathejia tondu na the previous school I was in keki otagerire head teacher ni urarehe na nini ndirarehe keki ndigiareirwo of which it's a good policy because not everyone who has good intentions you know me as long as you're not a parent in that class na mwana waku no akorera oho nona so anything that happens just to know ni musiali ni akorehe keki and these are some of the things zenye they make children happy. If at school it's not comfortable na maybe keki and those things and the snacks it's okay nona geana keki ne joragia no tagi kuria keki the first time later moe wega idoragia no tari ya thwiti tondu ahota kuheka na thwiti na kaina diabetes
mama
ama ukahe ciana maybe marehero tengeto yogurt kana ke na mwana lactose intolerant how will you explain that to the parent, you know? So you have to understand the children deeply kabisa na mathina mao ni joragia seri mwana ni ari thina wothe
acha kana ni ari
ajire asthmatic ona so ndengereho mwana cio nioe ndagi kumihutia
no hawithi hatikira haritu muno mwana
araona ange makenywa soda
na keranywa kana mithugwiti
riu nawe mutinagiri gikeki kinene siwe utakunywa soda wacha nikupe keki kubwa
compensate very good aciari nao ni andu mendete gwikorwo me in control kwenda kumenya progress ya mwana, how is he doing or how is she doing. How do you communicate with them mostly? Is it through WhatsApp? Is it emails? Is it tumarwa? Is it how do you communicate with parents?
For me, it's not even complicated. Just a call. So just a call, and we normally have open days, the academic days.
Yes.
Ile time, like mzazi ni yako kamo discuss, how is this child faring? Ako aje? Like emotionally umekuwa ukimuona aje? And hizo academic days and a call.
Yes.
That realize tarege mwana dara deka kana they were performing well. And yatiga, I call the parent. So I make sure I have all the contacts za wazazi wote class mzima.
Yes.
So
CBE ne CBC ka ne CBE mutaratara wokire
ne CBE
wokire nane wa ni tarutu twekire 844 tarutu twekire 7 subjects class 8 tukaga 7 subjects ukuno gwacenjanirie na githomo gigicenjia muno iragutwara tene na ciana cira kana ciana no uri bango
for children ni uri cibanga o matikoragwo na thina ona ngikira rucine uge gumathomithia Gikuyu kiu nikio maguconga nakio whether it's there or not. But when it comes to CBE itself,
yes,
basically for shule zenye zinajiweza it is doing well.
Yes.
But when you look at the schools that are not well equipped, haiko sawa. Why? Because for me, I was trained to do P1 certificate, the 844 system.
Yes.
That's what I was trained in college. Kufika kwa ground nilipata CBC. With time ikachange kwa CBE. You see? So there are many changes zenye zimekuja. With 844, when other na Kiswahili mufti. Anaenda dhamini na Kiswahili mufti neguo. No they urakora they see twena tusome. Maikaraga neasejo it's another book. Ikaraga it's another book. And it's not wakora ni mara ikarama gisejagia. Wakora ni mara ikarama gisejagia.
Yes.
But you see, like if there is that consistent, even you as a teacher, modo ni mako wagira fio. As personally tani, I really struggled. Toni olero aterere mugutinda mukihura makofi CBE ko appreciate each other kwena ko competences ke na lesson ne dakika 40 no me 844 mwalimu okaga akathomithia agathie
akauma atari ona atakauma regi atarikitie tigandora maiyaga double lesson
but now you find there is a lot to be learned. There is a lot of which for me at some point they feel like I got it off guard because that's not what I was planning. But with time to the in-services, to those trainings, we can have more and know what other teachers are doing in other schools, work ahead.
Now, kuria ciari taruni ni hakwa njugaga atiriri. I am not more into outdoor activities. Nie maundu marenda ciana ciakwa ithome. Na toni kwi muciari ugaga atiriri, me I want my kids ma concentrate matirare harent matireka tirenda ma concentrate na githomo. How do you also as a teacher balance between the two? Tondu kwi muciari kuga me maundu makwa concentration yakwa ndenda ni concentrate na githomo. Hari ungi ningi wina mwana we wendete sports na ki. How do you balance between the two?
So totally siri this time one gukoragwo na drama na games.
Yes.
Wekirathi ni umenyaga Ni ukora ciana ici ciendete games na mĩbira nĩo magũthagĩra arĩa angĩ dish nĩ agũthira iteke nĩ mathi mathondeka ke mũbira nĩ mũrĩtinda mũgĩfight nĩ ũndũ wa kĩ maũndũ ma mũbira na kĩ na wana mwana ũcio wamũtwara na kũ nĩ excel. What happens uthio kari na mwarimu wa games wakamenya toya mwana ũyũ nĩ mathi gũthaka thikaraga inake you know, because that is where they thrive.
Yes.
Kwena mwana kũmũnengera ibuku eke wĩra arĩkie all esawa. Kwena kairitu oka he script ukere dedo nyitela inisis neno unaingia stage kesho akathoma akanyita na muthinyo ũngĩ stage ukamwikia drama ona kwena kiru thina ukaga tagi wakora ta kwena kirathi kia mwalimu ndarerewa uguo arenda ciana cithome tondu by the end of the day most of the heads again maloraga ciana cirathoma atia.
How is the performance
of the children?
Yes. Mean grade. Is it
EE1,
EE2 or meeting ME?
I'm a BE.
Yes. Below expectation.
Yes. Wakora ta kwena mwalimu uko mini na ciana asire no nginya tukare thi na tuthome na dikwenda maundu ma drama na games icio of which ni urahitiria mwana fio, but mimi kama Priscilla niona kwena mwana kuhitiria na hitie no twakinya mai-ini akoragwo mwega ni gathamaki do that.
I don't makoragwo na bad days. Do you ever have bad days, and how do you deal with bad days? How do you deal with frustrations yaku as a person? Ciana ni go frustrate, muciari ni ukago frustrate. Na ni ura expecto ukorwo we all smiling
and performing.
Yes.
I have bad days. Na ziko like any other person, I have those bad days.
Yes.
And considering I'm a girl, I have them kwa wingi. And on Monday I'm not coming back to this class. Me, I'm packing my things and I'm leaving because I cannot keep on saying, keep quiet, do this, do that, and you're not. I'll pack and I'm going. I'm going to the office and I will say, to P1, you get another teacher. Because for me, She'll miss me. Why looking at me? I'm going.
So you also have bad days.
I have bad days. Na ndio nimekwambia considering I'm a girl.
Yes.
Na kwa mwezi kuna siku you're like
you don't even feel like going to work.
I don't want to wake up. But there are those days. But for me, I normally listen to my body. How are you feeling today? Takwena muthenya gukinya matene 6:30 yo twajie guthoma rucine ngina hwaini. Days sawa. There are days nitaenda nifunze one lesson and I'm not okay. There's something else we can do. You know?
Yes.
There are times I am frustrated. Why? Because there's a target that you want. Kwena mwana maureda athome fio. Kana wako there is this high expectations from the parents. Na maudo matiregira na ureda. I'm a cry baby. They give you a galera. And once ndarira gasoka igo
wakihona
nini ndahona tugacoka riu twi nomo maundu mathina mbere.
Yes.
And for me, when I cry things out, I rant to someone, ni joka ngaigo riu ni ndi sawa. We can move on.
Kuri na aciari rimwe matindikaga ciana ciao magacitindika to an extent ati marenda ciana ikorwo perform kana ikorwo igika maundu uria o marenda.
Yes.
Kana hiura tari twarerirwo ke military. You also want to do that. How would you encourage such a parent?
Me, I would tell such a parent, just let your child be. Mwana waku ndagatuika we, because there are parents who believe I'm an engineer or I'm a doctor. I went to school, mimi nilikuwa nashika mambo, like I'm thumbed. Mbona mtoto wangu ashiki? People are different. In as much as this is your seed, you cannot be the same. Onogikanagia mahadha. matikahanana in terms of thinking, in terms of the way they do their things. They'll never be the same. Ata kukue aje, just let the child be. Todo even some of us mahali tumefika, there is just a way God makes things work out. There is a way God molds each and every one of us. Let me waambia wazazi, all of them, they can't be number one. Kwena na bemo na kwena wa moiso, no the nisi anasito, na no ginya to siede. Wewe mosiali we na mwana waku no wa moiso. Love them, because there's something they can do and this other child cannot do, right? Their strengths, mwana enasio, no yogedare. Because just let your child be. Listen to your child. Todo kedo to agaga, nego dikereria mwana. Yes, ne mwana, and by the end of the day, this child is depending on you, but listen to this child.
Now that brings me to another question. Asiari netwendete ciana pio. Kira giothe magire na nginya tumanengere uguo mwana arira. Gathimo pa mwana arira ka iPad, ka laptop, screen time. Ona TV mwana kuma Monday nginya Monday. Nyonete you're very vocal about reduction of screen time.
Yes.
Tatutare hau asiari todo.
Hena kaudo.
Todo ciana urakora mwana wa miaka 6 kana 5 kana 3 ena iPhone 17.
Yes.
Agodwa ni muciari kana Samsung S26 na kana ena thimu, ena laptop, ena gakageta gwa pad. Yani mundu ucio ni mundu wa gadgets.
Yes.
Ni sharp boy wa maheda macho.
What I can say, no screen time, even you as an adult, nego zuiyaga gwika a lot.
By the way, oroya kwajaga TikTok.
Okay, daga TikTok mawaji uwo. Okay, them. By the time you realize neither ithato.
Dago daida.
Kidogo thita ni akinya.
Na
do ekite. One thing I realized, I normally check online what other schools are doing. Technology nejeka.
Yes.
And it is making things easier. But one thing, if at all no introduce mwanayo dhimo, usoke umo transition dhimo, usoke umo toa kirathi. Na umenye hahari, dhimo ine, alare hero to video toa 3 minutes, all looking good, kuna music, eko kana to flowers, ke, nare hero kirathi, tisha Priscilla, ekete ka lab coats, no kwaria raria.
Na kwaria 45 minutes, 40 minutes.
Attention span egathiethe. Screens are good and they are making children learn, but moderate them. Kwa sababu, you see, like, when Africa, now we have to operate na venye mambo iko. Like, there are many things you can do with your child to make them busy. You see, even these tactile things, blocks, let them make. Invest in tuidukuna tuidonyedagia by the way. Toega to blocks to asiana. Nona. Like mwana osio asifage. Nona. Asifaga, it will take time and even the brain develops. Nona. Noli mwana neoka neona screen and it takes your mind. Nona.
Ona mwana ona modu mugima ri.
Ona modu mugima.
Mugithi nake handu ri. Aingirega TikTok uri mwaragiria.
Exactly.
Exactly. Ne mudu mugima. So how about a child?
Exactly. Na nikiona gina riure, people are so antisocial. Nikuigira gina garine. Wano mikari na modo moaine na mutikuona na tokira modo ethimuine. You know, of which these screens cannot, like, zinakuja ku replace the human interaction. And that's what makes us human.
Yes. Uguo twimenyerie gwikaga tumaundu no riu turakenda twana twaku tunoge twenda tukona soft life
ithe ta ogerigithania tha ici ri ure twathakaga brikicho ri kana mukoma hau jana kamufira mamugatengerania
kwisi gotire
you know lekuru no ikakea mwana ne kara nyumba na ne kerona tene ka nyumba no ajiko introduce ko specs nyodo a lighting no they see we na doge kira specs to do wonire kwisi no nerio rona gina goro you know mwana ne uma nengera nali age athiagwa auneka athi athondeko ringi acoko agwa ringi no thaisi onokora kagwa hani nikauneka niki even to muscles are not strong.
Yes.
They go amanyitithikana mgatire nyitika. I know with time we are going to transition.
Yes.
And everything will be digital and it will make things easier. But then again, let us not forget the human interaction and all, because it helps in brain development big time.
Ena kana guciga korwo kirathi giaku gekitwo surgery. Na nyonaga uria ugatreataga kahii kau ni kahii kana kairitu kahii na ni gukire andu tuiguaga arimu mahuraga ciana kinya magakiuraga utaro waku ona kuri arutani gwakinya ni maundu megie ku handle twana tondu ugire they are very fragile fragile ona aciari by the way kuri aciari mahanduraga ciana ta andu agima
Ewa weta horose daigo goosebumps mwiri. Well, that boy in my class, it's a boy that I love so much. Na nikahe kachiri attention yakwa muno kare ho, cause kare hiro neithe kirathi. Na ile kare hiro ri. The dad amurehire after some time mwanagethi hakuhita mungi matari asoka sukuru. Tegiraga second term. Manake reho that term ni the mom. Anadare hiro ni the mom okira kireho tu sukugyo na mwana ni okakirathi. Later nigo dahuragirwo thimbugirwo the dad passed. Nigo dasokire realize condition ya mwana no ria hana. Now, if there is one thing they did in my career, they did any child that comes to my hand, let me treat them tari mwana wakwa. I'm yet to have children, but o mwana oka lekedema treat such that mwana oni akaririkana. Tauta mwana tosio warora ari. Sahi, yes, there is academics, nege go perform, but what is that basic that he needs? There is his welfare, where he get pampers, where like there is just a lot. You see, like there is just a lot that needs mtoto. Runo kiuga ni guthomithia mwana ucio maundu mau mothe mateketwo ri ana utinde ugithomithia. There is nothing that you're doing, you see. So haha no wendo wingiraga.
Dukarona kana. Tule katoto.
Nigire bebe.
Wewe kana riwe mwenyewe. Okay. Hena conditions na tu conditions akade shete conditions. Nikuri kido gitagwo autism. Kido gitagwo ADHD. How do you deal with such conditions in class?
Number one, once you identify them, huwa zinajionyeshana in a very, kwa kila mtoto zinajionyeshananga in a very different way. So the mwanako inasema autistic katiaragia. They just live, they are breathing. Ako tu ako sawa, they can do a few things here and there. Kwina rema liraga. Kwina rema korogo hyper, they are all over. You see? But for such, in a normal classroom, there is a way you condition this child. Todosiana sosiedaka ona sosiedete routine fio. Ukamonero usine turakinya tudhodeke blocks. Twekyo no, and then you put them karibu. But for such, I encourage ekomuserino ahotaka na sukuru meve a specialist for that. Because kuna domadhome ile autism, they've specialized na hiyo. ADHD ne manifestaga in many ways. Sana for your ADHD ni ukoraga nato anatoige. Even for us as adults, ni uria utagimenya.
Twahuruna ciari tunginya githira ikihona. Ikihona piu kihonia gwicia dawa ni kuhura.
Odori uri on ADHD no adomukaga ri. Ni darora tege wero characteristics ya mundu na ADHD.
Okay, ona ma.
Ukona mama oyo nenie ma. Nona, uri these things, there's just a way, not unless it is too much. But unless it is too much, na thenge yakorwo too much ri mundu ni ethaga usaidizi tondu you can't say that you're that strong we urage mwana koragwo hau ni ararira and you have other 50 children depending on you. So just talk to the parent, also to the administration, mtafute specialist mwana agagithia kiria clinics na therapy akarorwo agatrainwo in the right way because nithia akise I'm a student there and there's a guy who is autistic no mwana kio atrainirwo guthondeka itada na terago I think acithondeka thaa 3 rucini no o thaa 3 rucini athiaga cithondeka wega na inuka thaa 10 na ngigeri kumuinukia for 10 no muthukiri matha so akoiva yuka mo train nitoke tuge kamera eno twikyo no that's your work and that's how they survive.
Dyslexia ndio ni thia kisehemu tutumia murata wako kuwetagwo Esther no na kudia twananto turatwena difficulty ya kwandika na guthoma na ki how do you deal with this dyslexia?
For dyslexia it's a ukorata umona doi kwandika na tagi guthoma ni kuramuremerera but for such it comes with number 1 kumenya mwana why identify mwana ene dyslexia because I have them in class na tagi hota guthoma. Number 1 there is that showing the child love and positive attitude. Yes. Ukamwonia you can do it na mwana hota guthota no akone ara train few guthoma but as long as mothe ni athoma ka sentence kamwe sawa ono ko muga sokera wiki ngima sawa.
Very good. TikTok kunikuo gwiciria tukumenyeire muno na itago TikTok sensation.
Yeah.
Hena ndumashiaga tuindo twaku kuria TikTok andu aria very influential. How life irago twarithita ndona wena andu aingi wira kwindu 500 riu how is that and how is that family embracing your work?
My personal family ama the family that
the family that is surrounding it. It's your personal family. You have the family that surrounds you.
For TikTok things are going on well. I can't complain. Though at first na shock todo no imagine wadu ni makumenya legi no atumira matatu no igira mundu ni agwita dumenyerete andu kumenya they get you are somewhere you are just having fun and you are living your life.
Yes.
All of a sudden someone is happy to see you. There's a time I was in town near the town nina go the drive nako arrange somebody comes and hugs me. I don't know them. Alafu no ali wali uli ni omothe maneda yo arema ya makathi jo.
Yeah.
So no kirena a lot of shock but with time ndathire adapt wakata again ni guthie mod ona ndathie wakwa mod ni akogeithie and it works for me. Todo na hideno deda out ithio wa mwana it was smooth cause ni guthie corridor ni cio wakona dagitari ni akoi how do you want us to help you teacher Cillah? Nisha inawasumbua kidogo ondokeni
ukateithika.
yes. So there is that advantage. Another disadvantage, there is also disadvantages because there is that expectation and yado makoragwo nayo.
Yes.
Makona na following hiyo maka me convert makona isine bia.
Money, give them money.
This is money.
Niko na shida nisaidia. Sijalipa nyumba.
Niko college.
Niko college.
Na sijalipa hii semester.
Yes.
Na ale agoteithia we mundu moru.
Paf. Mnajiringanga sana kwa nyinyi ma celebrity. Paf.
There is that. So, of which music, as long as you TikTok you following, it is not money. Any money that anyone gets, that you work for it.
Yes.
Every single cent that I get, I work for it. So, wakawata gemoduru around na, ulioko mutaidhi, ulioko muruta block, and that's not it, you know.
Yes.
Another thing, netare gyoko na ado makon expectations ya Korea. Any owadauga.
Yes.
But it's hayada pata kidogo.
Very good. Ohoro wa wauga tudoe kana. Family yaku, how do they take it? Ukorowe murutani, ukorowe na ngumo kuria TikTok. How do they take it? Aciari, your siblings?
They are so
Andu aria magikwendete.
They're so supportive. Actually, that jerita bereri. My big sister and my brother majiri aterere. But they do izo video na post, but you're doing a good job. You just continue doing it. You never know. And that's how I can encourage. They're so supportive. You'll always find my sister commenting. Facebook, my dad and my mom, they'll always comment.
Ah, very good.
Where
do ikarete mudu ikarete wega wina support system from all quarters, kwa my fans, kwa family.
Yes.
Leu nawe wakihorera ogu. Hey, mudu no wageire.
Bakohora guo kana ke.
Mudu wa okororaga maslahi mas teacher Cillah.
Maslahi matchas. No jeterire gaturume.
Gaturume kagai gothi. Gaturume gothi ku gai turacokia ngatho.
Gai any.
Bado.
I'm still waiting.
Upon the Lord.
Hallelujah.
My inbox ora kuga matiukaga
nimokaga.
Yes.
But then again,
wama we uko na matiri serious.
Wacha nikwambie where I stand right now, it's very tricky. Namnya niki kwa sababu they see ile hari you'll find someone who wants to use you as a trophy. I'm dating Cillah. Wewe
wachana na yeye. Noma sana. Tuko kadi niguo murauga thiko ici tuko kadi. Ado mathime yandikithie.
So such they gine gukora seruta tha ici unana o miaka uria irathie ri mundu agikua wana ni umenyaga.
By the way.
Ikaraga ukona we hari uradwara handu hega. So even being that work.
So is it hard to date? Is it hard to find that right person, or that person you think that mundu ni mundu igwa? Is it hard right now?
I don't know if I can't say it's hard because I'm not in the pressure direda mudu kanake kana sawa. Aga to sawa. Itatake kuwa de mudu moru gekaire tukega. Eni.
Very good. Thank you very much. Mtashokia ngatho muno teacher Cillah.
Asante.
Tondu tuko da mostly kwaria maundu mau megie your passion for teaching and your passion for children and your passion for it's such an honor ukorwo twina ha tukiaria maundu macio nigetha muciari aigue uria agirina gukorwo akihandu mwana wake na to muciari nginya arutani na society na ndiamenya niki guthiite tondu tene mwana ni akoragwo agitikirwo kia ni andu othe. But nowadays maundu ni macenjetie muno. Taru nyiri haha ciana cia turitu ni nyititwo na igathukirio maica muno imwe ikoragwo tene mwana ari wa society. But nowadays things have really changed. So this conversation yoka at the right time and hopefully no tuguthi na mbere na gutikira ciana kia kana gucemania na kona kuure ni kana mundu ucio ni kana hatiri undu ungi. There is no any conversation uri ungitikira kia mwana wa kure no guongerera mwana ucio. But I think andu matwikire maikara ora mekwenda.
I don't know mathukire.
Yes.
And it really hurts.
Yes.
It really hurts tondu riu ukarigwa tiriri kana tuonaga tiwe maundu maingi no ya no athinja. It hurts.
Very sad. All right. Kuria TikTok mere uria witaga.
Correct. Daredi haria.
Wareria haria mere uria wikaga na uria witaga ku.
Runi wajiro wa Karanja. Majitaga teacher Cillah. Comedy to in full jitago Priscilla Wajiro Karanja. Instagram just call me teacher Cillah. FB teacher Cillah. And also on YouTube also teacher Cillah. Hado then teacher Cillah and teacher TRCILLAH.
Teacher Cillah. Guku na kune kwa Jeff KURIA umuthi ni muthenya mwega twaria cio ciigie kurera ciana citu na muno guthomithia na arimu aria mathomithagia twana twa kuma play group PP1 PP2 grade 1 grade 2 grade 3 tuke mohota gukorwo mutia mukagera mahwa manyu no muthenya wa muthe amukirai mahwa manyu. Congratulations tondu wa gukorwo murereire muleete foundation. Very very important. God bless you. Gukune kwa Jeff KURIA ririkana go subscribe. Asanteni sana. Jeff Kuria TV, be a champion.